My people, wahali don't burst for everywhere, lo. This one not be smarty. Una see wetin Yul put in hand. Yul never see this coming. If Yul have seen this coming, he for not do wetin he do. Oh, he never knew. Say this matter, he go tire gbekete put for ground like this. He is now on a regret side as he dey see himself. In fact, Yul is no longer happy with himself. With all this when in the see dey happen to am, but when they talk to this man, they say who get coconut head, they still dey use am get sense. Drink coconut water now and get sense. Yul Edochie, it is time for you to get sense. No, he no gree get sense, so no be small thing. Right now, hand just dey meet this man woto. They were so happy, rejoicing when jegede the mouth wey say in a jagaband mouth na he get as he come out for social media space to dey spill out the one wey dey send am and the one wey dey not send am. Fine, you want to promote your movie industry, will you use somebody's pain to begin to promote your movie industry? At the end of the day, my people, e black fire for e head. Everybody begin give for jegede woto. Up till now, she is still receiving woto. She never see anything sef. In fact, it's just the starting. Why will you come and be condemning the queen? The queen wey you don't even know anything about. Can person do am to you? That is number one. First thing to answer. Will you take it if we are to be you that did this to you? He marry you, legally married as a wife. At the end of the day, you no hear for the so-called husband mouth, you hear am for outsiders. Come begin dey yarn patter, say see wetin your husband do. Will you be happy? May Edochie has not been in a fast move. She has been in a slow move with Yul to think if Yul will still have sense, but Yul decided to betray the love. And you can't expect this woman when they happy, they rejoice. Jegede, you are a wicked soul. My people, make una listen to the lawyer of our beautiful Queen May for DPRC. Don't spill out a lot of things. Don't be small thing.
If you have a marriage under the Marriage Act and you try to marry a second one or marry a second one, that is a crime. So everybody who wants to marry, a smart person who wants to marry in Nigeria, should ask himself, what do you want? What do I want? What sort of marriage do I want? What sort of life do I want to live? Then you choose which law should govern your marriage. So Ned Walker is an intelligent man. He's a lawyer. He's well-traveled. Ned knew he wanted more than one wife. He knew. So he did not marry any woman under the Marriage Act. So he made it clear to everybody that he has right to marry more women. Also, Ned did not Ned is a Muslim, but he did not marry under the Sharia. He married under the customary law of Anyoma people in Delta State, where he is from. So, Ned's marriage to Regina or any of his wives does not violate any law. It does not violate any promise. It does not violate any expectations of monogamy, because he was from the beginning clear that he was not going to be in a monogamous marriage. He wanted polygamy. So Ned did not violate any law. Compared to Yul Edochie, Yul married May under the Marriage Act. In the Marriage Act, it's very clear. And by marrying her under the Marriage Act, he and May understood they were going into a monogamous marriage. May understood there would not be a second wife. May understood from the beginning that she would be the only wife. Everybody around them, children, parents, understood that they would be in a monogamous marriage. So when Yul began to try to marry Judy, Yul was violating the law. He was violating a fundamental promise. He was violating his vow. He was committing an offense. Even if you don't enforce that offense, he committed a crime. So how can you compare the two? You can't. Anybody comparing the two is plain stupid. Because there are They're on a different track. Ned Walker is following his track and his rights on that track, according to law. Yul Edochie followed the English track, the Marriage Act track, and then wants to switch. In the middle of the race, he wanted to jump into another track. That is stupid. That's not right. You can't compare them. Now, let us do other things. There is something else you have to deal with when you come to marriage. You're dealing with the issue of fairness. 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 The promises you made to your wife at the beginning of this marriage, are you keeping to it? Are you keeping to that promise? You promised her monogamy, you promised her faithfulness, and you went sleeping with another woman for 6 years in secret, living a double life? No. Ned was clear. Ned told Regina. Regina saw it. Regina saw that Ned was married. And Ned told Regina, I'm going into polygamy. And Ned told his other wives, according to them, they all understood it. They all welcomed Regina. So there was no deception. There was no fraud. There was no lie in Ned's case. But compared to Yul, Yul was a bloody liar. He lived a double life with a secret woman who was possibly married to another man. That's what we call double-edged adultery. Adultery against your wife, adultery against the husband of the woman you're messing around with. How dare you compare the two? Regina wasn't married to anybody when Ned met her. Indeed, Ned is proud that she was a virgin. And Ned was very candid. Regina was well informed. Even though so young, Regina's mother was involved in the process. So a parental consent and parental participation was achieved. So Ned played it straight. In accordance with his belief and system, he wanted polygamy, and he pursued polygamy consistent with the law of his country. But Yul Edochie did something else. And have you ever seen Ned attacking any of the wives? I mean, have you ever seen Ned attacking any of his wives? Have you ever seen Regina attacking any of Ned's wives? Ned's other wives? Regina is praising them instead. But what do you have in Judy? Judy is monstrously pursuing a campaign of calumny and smear against me. And you dare compare them. Something else you people don't understand, but you got to understand today. Ned is taking care of all the children, all his children. He's paying their school fees, he's feeding them. Yul is not doing that. Yul is not supporting his children as we speak. He's not at all. Indeed, Yul told his daughter that their mother is making more money than him now. Can you imagine? So now you're going into polygamy, but you can't take care of the children? You want to try polygamy? So please, don't compare the two. Don't